Good evening, fam. Twisted Beard, GoodMoFos R5, here with you tonight. Hope everybody's having a lovely day. Great to see you all. Getting back into regular rotation with our tutorials, videos again here. I'm very happy about that. And thought I would bring you our next tutorial here as opposed to a general gameplay Battlefield showdown video or something like that. And this one is on a subject that I know has been one of the more pressing matters for me lately with where I'm at in the game, and I know is certainly a pressing matter for most players, whether you're in the early stages or even more so once you're starting to hit these later stages post C30. This certainly becomes an ever more important subject all the time, and that is gold. So tonight's tutorial is all about gold, how to earn it, how to save it, how to reduce your costs, etc., all things gold, okay? So even if you are not hard-pressed for gold in this immediate moment, and even if you think, oh, I got 2 billion in my backpack or 5 billion in my backpack or whatever the case may be, I promise you that unless you are in the, top half of the top 1% of spenders, gold is certainly going to be an issue for you. If it's not now, it will be down the road, and almost the better you play and the faster that you progress and the more talented you are at moving your castle forward, the more of an issue gold is likely to be for you. So this is a topic for newbies. This is a topic for veterans. Even if you learn one little new trick in this video that you didn't before, that's all for the good. It's going to be hugely important over the long haul, because gold is really that important. And I can tell you, with where I'm at right now in my game, one of the things that, one of the few things that really has an opportunity to hold back my development on the whole is gold. And the reason for that, gold wasn't always such a pressing concern for me, and I think before C30, gold is far easier to manage than it is in this point in the game. At least for those of us with more developed castles. And there's a couple reasons for that. Number one, let's look at the reasons why gold is so important right now. So number one is sailing on the Red Sea is hugely expensive, considering that you want and need to take all the dragon bone steel that you get. So you always want to do your grand voyages every day. You always want to do 2-time rewards, and you always want to take all the dragon bone steel that you can get. So just sailing alone without even getting any dragon bone steel opportunities, especially on building day, like today's building day, is very expensive. So I just started with 25.6 million. Let's see what happens. So I got to spend another 4.9 million to take that 100 dragon bone steel. We're going to do that. And now we're going to spend 7.3 million. So we're already up to close to 12 million just on taking additional dragon bone steel. Okay, so I got off on the cheap. Sometimes it can cost 30, 40, 50, 60 million to sail, especially on building day when you get those extra sails. But just right there, I just spent a lot of money right there sailing. So anyways, that's one of the reasons why gold becomes so difficult to keep on hand. And you know, now maybe even some of you guys that are, you know, relatively new castles are still sailing in the red right now, which you should be. You should always be sailing in the red as soon as it gives you the opportunity to be doing so. I'm not sure when that opportunity is for you, you know, new castles just starting off in new states and stuff, but you should always be sailing in the red ocean, and that's expensive. Okay, so that takes a lot of gold. The other thing is upgrading your buildings past C30 takes a lot of gold, okay? And even some of these new techs are taking a lot of gold. That's the lowest one of them all. The two really big ones, and why we're so low on gold all the time, are trying to push our buildings forward and trying to sail, okay? And it's just hugely expensive, okay? So again, if gold isn't an issue for you now, it's certainly going to be post C30. It's going to be an issue. So you need gold, and even if it's not an issue now, all the better for you to start getting ahead of the curve, start increasing your stockpiles, start doing everything you can to push your gold stockpiles as hard and as far as you can for when the time of famine comes, and it will come, and you're going to peel through those gold stockpiles. But the more you have, the better off you're going to be, okay? So that's why this is such an important subject, and why even if you're not feeling the pinch now, you need to be doing everything right now in order to be building up your surplus now for, you know, the days ahead where you're going to need every single little nugget you can find, right? So anyways, here we go. So this episode is basically about all the things you can do to gain gold, to conserve gold. Some of them are going to be very major, some of them are going to be very minor. We're going to tackle this not really in any particular order. We're just going to go through all of them because you want to be doing, you know, all of them to the greatest extent possible, whether they're little things or whether they're big things. You know, obviously the big ones are more important, but you want to try and be endeavoring to do all this stuff all the time. So anyways, here we go. From the top, one of your very main sources for gold, okay, is going to be hourly challenges. And hourly challenges not only give you gold, but they give you all kinds of other things that you need, from hero tokens. Hero tokens is really the other main one that you need from the hourly challenges, but they give you lots of goodies that are going to help keep you flush on all your resources and moving forward, you know, in general. So you always want to be doing your hourly challenges. So let's look at that real quick. That's one of your main sources for gold. So hourly challenge, we'll look at the first chest, lots of gold. We'll look at the second chest, no gold. We'll look at the third chest, lots of gold, right? Not even looking at the other stuff, just looking at the gold. So pretty much one of my rules is pretty much anytime I'm online, I try to do third chest for hourly challenge, unless it costs me, you know, war badges or courage medals when I'm not trying to use them, or, you know, things relating to building upgrades when I'm not trying to do that. Other than that, I'll pretty much try and get to third chest every single time I can, okay? So it is like this one, if it was, you know, not tech day or not building day, and I wasn't, you know, trying to do tech for Ascent of Empires, I would skip this one. But because it's building day, let's do this one, and let's get our chests. Okay, so, but hourly challenges, you always want to try and do your hourly challenges. I'm just gonna hit that again. So I've got my cop booster running. I'm gonna get my dragon running. I should have had him running already. You always want to have him running, but let's do power with the dragon. Okay, so that's running. Come on. Okay. So cop's running, power the dragon's running. challenge chests. So we get all 3 of those. And as you can see, 5 times 75,000 gold, 20 times 25,000 gold, 15 times 5,000 gold, 20 times 15,000 gold. Lots of gold, okay? So that's one of the main reasons, and I got some hero tokens. So you always want to do your hourly challenges, okay? Not only for the gold, for other things too, but for the gold, okay? It's one of your main sources of gold. So do your hourly challenges. That's number 1. Number 2, one of your other main sources for gold is going to be your Clash of Provinces. And, you know, as with all the, so you got your, and when it comes to Clash of Provinces, it's basically twofold, right? Well, you get your threefold, I guess. You get your rewards for all Alliance members, which of course you're gonna, I'm sure there's some gold in here, in one of these. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, no gold in that aspect, but you get your Clash of Province chests. There's 400,000 gold, plus gems, you know, and other things. But anyways, over 4 million gold right there. So, and that's only to the 5th chest, right? So always, always, always open your Clash of Province chests all the way to the 9th chest. And obviously, you know, if you're an early level player, or, you know, just starting out, you got to get to zone commemoration as fast as possible to double all your rewards in COP. So there's just that as an aside, as a footnote, okay? So after COP, and COP's obviously a big one as well, we have got daily tasks. So we'll go into daily tasks, claim all there, claim the 3, whoops, and you get gold in all of these, as you can see. So we'll certainly get to 5. You always want to get to your 5th one for daily tasks and get the gold from that. So anyways, daily tasks as well. Always do your daily tasks. Always open your 5th chest in daily tasks. You know, obviously, for any number of reasons, but gold is certainly one of them. Next is going to be exploration. So it's not only important to explore, it's important to explore as often as possible, as much as possible, and correctly, okay? And primarily for gold, okay? Me, where I'm at, as far as my gold reserves go, my rainy day gold fund, it all comes from exploring, okay? The vast majority of my gold reserves right now that I have on hand all come from exploring. Exploring's really, really, really important for your gold stocks, okay? So what I do is, just to make it easy on myself, my 3 bottom workers have the skill cannot be robbed, okay? So they cannot be robbed, my 3 bottom ones. So I always use those same 3 workers to do my advanced exploration, and I always do 12-hour, of course. So 12-hour advanced exploration from workers that cannot be robbed. That's important. Make sure they cannot be robbed. So we're gonna send him off exploring. We're gonna send him off exploring. And we're gonna send him off exploring, okay? But other than that, you also want to have, and you can only do advanced exploration 3 times a day, as you guys know, which is one of the reasons you always want to make sure you do a 12-hour. But beyond that, you want to make sure that your workers aren't just sitting around, okay? That they're, you know, getting you as many resources as possible. So I'm going to send him off on a 12-hour normal exploration. Okay, and I'll just keep those 2 guys around because it's building day. But actually, I'll send one more of them out. I don't need 2. So we'll send him out on a 12-hour normal exploration as well. And we'll just keep this one guy around so we got somebody handy. when needed. So exploration is something you always want to do. And then here, you know, kind of the footnote to exploration is, you know, make sure your guys can't be snatched and keep an eye out for when you can snatch. I already snatched this guy once. I'm going to do it again if I can. Yeah, see, I can't do it again. But, you know, snatch the guys that come in, okay? And the reason you want to send, you know, be diligent about your exploring, and as it relates to your gold, your workers, I don't think, ever bring back gold directly, but what they do bring back are these resources here: the mead, the flail, the ancient relic, the werewood, and most importantly, the frost steel, okay? And these can be exchanged for gold, guys. Super important. You can only get these things by exploring, okay, and by snatching, okay? And that's why you don't want your guys getting snatched. That's why you want to use cannot be robbed, and that's why you want to snatch so that the other workers don't take these things from you and you then take them from them. So look at this, okay? I got 320,000 frost steel. This is my main gold reserve right here. So if I go to sell, 640 million right there. That is my main gold reserve with where I sit right now. There are times when I have had billions. Those times are long gone. Okay, so my main gold reserve is right there, and it comes through exploring. Okay, so exploring, very, 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 very important. Okay, very, very, very important. Not only to do it, but to do it often and do it right. Okay. So there's that. We'll get the next daily task, so we'll get closer to that next chest there. Next is mining. You always want to make sure you're mining. After your mines fill up, they bring gem bags at the end. You always get those mystery bags, whatever they're called, and they're full of gold, amongst other things. So you will get gold by mining. You get the bags when you're done mining, and they contain gold. And I'm actually going to sell a couple things here really quick so my miners don't stop going. As a side note, never sell the color that's your mastery, but sell the other colors. So yellow's my mastery, so notice how I saved the yellow. But anyways, that frees up a little room for my miners to keep going until they're full. So the next one is mining. Keep your miners going always for a number of reasons. You know, your lord equipment, you know, primarily, but you also do get a fair amount of gold from doing consistent, efficient mining. So the other part about efficient mining is bring your Fortress of Honor up as close as possible. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Fortress of Glory up as close as possible, and make sure that your alliance knows where the best place to mine is on that given day, like I just shared it right there. Okay, so that's mining. Next one is monsters. Okay, let's look at that. So I can't tell right now if White King gives you gold or not. I'm not sure. Okay, but certainly with the monsters that are out there regularly, there are 3 that do give you gold that I am aware of. There might be more, and if there are, somebody tell us in the comments. But you got Zoltan, who, as you can see, is going to give you gold. Let's start our first rally. Somebody's already doing it. Let's jump in. We'll jump in on these woodwards and the other ones. So always make sure you're doing your rallies against your Zoltans and your woodwards. They both give you gold. So it's all woodwards there. I guess I'll just join the woodward rallies, because next on the list after Zoltan for what gives you gold are the woodwards. So as far as the monsters go and things on the map that you can kill to get gold, you got Zoltan, you got Woodward, and then you have the regular monster of the rebel camp. Gives gold. So 9.7 to 37k from killing one of these rebel camps. When you kill the rebel camps, make sure that you put on your scavenger hat. That's going to save you 15% stamina. That's going to take you, maybe it's 30% in gold. Anyways, it takes you down to 7 stamina to kill these guys. So, and then 14 to kill the ones that take 20 that don't require a rally. Marauders, or whatever they're called. So always put on your scavenger hat when you're killing your monsters to save stamina. But anyways, there's 3 monsters you can kill for gold: Zoltan, Woodward, Rebel Camp. It might be that White Kings give you gold as well. I can't really tell right now. But anyways, gold for monsters as well. Okay, guys? Next is going to be the mint. That's your most stable passive income. That's your passive income, basically. But there are some active things to it as well, okay? So my mints, you can have up to 8 mints. I have 8 mints. You're always going to want to have your mints as high as you can, okay? One thing about the mints, okay, let's see if I got it balanced out now. I need to upgrade my houses some more. But the mints, one thing about the mints is your houses are what populate your mints. So look here, if you click on, if you click on the gold intake, okay, I'm at 100%, but I'm still not 100, you know, it's still kind of in the red on efficiency, and that's because if you click there, mint population 993 of a potential 1,035,000, which means that I need to increase my houses even more. I need to make sure that my population is high enough to support my mints. Okay, so just make sure that your houses, so you can always click on your gold and then click on this, click on the efficiency button, and then look at the population. The population comes from the houses, and you want to make sure that you have enough population from your houses to have your mints running at a full, 100%, right? So I'll work on that today as we go through building day a little bit more. So anyways, that's your mint, or one thing with the mint at least, is that you want to make sure that you have it populated correctly with the houses so that it's running at optimal efficiency. Other things to make sure that it's running at optimal efficiency is make sure that your tavern is fully stocked, okay? Because if you don't have your tavern fully stocked, your population will dwindle. If your population dwindles, that adversely affects your mints. So make sure that your tavern's fully stocked. The other thing is to make sure that your dragon powers are always running. This will affect your mint as well. So power of the dragon, one of the things is, which one is it? Dragon breath. So gold production, that's what your mint does, increased by 7.8%. So when your power of dragon is running, your mint production is higher. So make sure that your power of dragon is always running along with your mint, okay? Next thing with your mint is you got bulk rush. So you start at 100% every day. Of course, you're gonna wanna do that. But if you keep going, see, the next one's 93, so the likelihood is we're gonna get it again. So let's do it. So we got 7 out of 8. Now, one thing to say here is it's helpful to put all your mints together, and any buildings like this where you do bulk rush, it's good to have them kind of all together so that whenever you do bulk rush, if one doesn't make it through and you have to repair it, like this one, you don't have to spend any time looking around for where the one is that went bad. You're just looking at it and you you just know what you need to hit right away. So let's look at bulk rush again. We just went from 93 down to 74. The odds are still in our favor. Let's hit it again. Okay, 50% only we got, but still we made some gold, and we just traded some other resources to fix those buildings, but we gained gold, and that's what's important. Okay, so, you know, do bulk rush aggressively. Okay, the other thing, you can't see it right now because I always do it as soon as I see them, and they're on cooldown right now. But after placing your development heroes properly, you can go to skill. And, you know, these development heroes all have skills that will, you know, help you with your gold. So you always want to use those skills as soon as they come up. You know, as soon as they're out of cooldown, use them. So skills on the mints as well. Okay. But yeah, again, make sure you have your population. I need to increase mine a little bit. Population should be full, and that's going to make you run it at most efficiency. And you can see other things here. You need to have 100% charcoal. You need to have population full, and you need to have the tavern full for population. So, and then keep your dragon running as it relates to the mint as well. Okay, next one. This one seems like a little one, but it's actually a really big one over time because you're going to do it how many times a day, okay? And that's the dragon horn. And as it relates to the dragon horn, just kind of the follow-up to the dragon horn is one of the best places you can spend your money on this game, if you are even a small-time spender, is on Royal Prestige. And as a footnote to that, get Fearless Medals right now as it relates walking into X28. But get Royal Prestige. And one of the big things for Royal Prestige, even though it seems like a small one, is every time you hit your dragon horn, you get ×2 the rewards. So instead of just getting 5,000 like I would normally, I'm getting 10,000 because I get the ×2 from Royal Prestige. And every single time that dragon horn is available to hit it. And, you know, if you can't afford Royal Prestige, get Royal Prestige. Royal Prestige is exceedingly helpful on the whole. Take Fearless Medals. It'll help you with other things, but it'll help you with your gold big time. Okay. So dragon horn, hit it every single time that it's available. And the other place that you'll find if you do that continuously, especially if you have Royal Prestige, is that over time you'll find that you start to develop a strong stockpile of like the $500 coin stocks and the $5,000 coin stocks. It's the first tier of your gold stockpile, followed up by all the goodies that your workers bring back via exploring. So definitely always good to hit that dragon horn every single time that you can. Keep eyes on that, hit it whenever possible. So that's definitely an important small aspect that accumulates over time to be a big aspect. So on that note, so the next one after that is actually not a very lucrative one, but I do want to be extensive on everything that you can do here, and that's the mole game. So you can click on the rankings, go into decoration rankings, click on somebody that's got the mole over on the right side icon, like you see Wiz has right there. Click on that. Click on the mole. I have this set up myself, but I had to take it out of my town to make room for other stuff, and you can't set it up in one of those sub-town things that are out there. So anyways, I'm going into Wiz's. Let's hit play. Let's hit start. Forgive the motorcycles in the background flying down the road. So you just want to hit these guys when they pop up, and you get gold every time. The higher level, the more developed it is, the more gold that you get. So a level 10, you know, the guys with more armor are higher level, so they give you more gold. But just try and hit them all. It doesn't take long. It doesn't give you a lot of gold, but like if you're really hard up and you needed some, that would be a way to get some. So I just got 3,300 gold, 3,250 gold for doing that. So nothing big, but it is there. It is something, might be particularly helpful in the early game when you're kind of just starting out. Nice little trick to know. So the whole game. Okay, we talked about this a little bit when we were looking at the mint, or we basically talked about it, but let's just hit it again. That's the power of the dragon. You always want to make sure that you have power of the dragon running. So I have it running right now, because that increases your gold stock, and so just always have power of the dragon running, okay? Next thing, just kind of briefly, there's class as well. Oops, I don't go into this very often, so there it is, class. So, you know, of the 3 classes, guys, there are 2 kinds, I think, that help you with your gold. I don't know if craftsman has anything that helps with gold, so maybe some craftsmen can chime in if there are any gold, things with gold that help you as it relates to craftsmen. But long story short, when it comes to class, there are 2 major gold you know, things to be aware of that I'm familiar with. So when you're a raider, and you attack another castle in, say, a KE, or if you have a farm, you will get gold from a successful attack. Okay, so successful attacks in KE, successful attacks against your own farms when you are a raider will give you gold. Obviously, that's a major source of gold if you are, you know, a raider. The other one is if you are a trader, there are a whole bunch of skills that will increase your gold take, you know, skills that increase your mint production, so your passive gold income, other things that positively affect your gold as well. So if you're a trader, you certainly want to stay on the lookout for anything that's going to help your gold supply. If you're a raider, you know, might be a good idea to keep some farms, talk to your alliance about maybe doing some collective farming or something, who knows. But farms and KE for a raider, and trader has skills that are going to improve the mints and other aspects of your gold production that you're definitely going to want to be chasing and handling as well. So class is another aspect, and farms, KE, kind of a subcategory of class, but only relevant if you're a raider. Okay, the next one that's relevant for everybody is going to be development heroes. And we go down here, we've got our development heroes stationed right there. Many of these guys will have a positive aspect on your gold. So Castle Builder, for example, building gold cost minus 20%. That's huge. I've got that to level 10. That's awesome. That's huge for me. Okay, I save a lot of money from that. Thing with Castle Builder too, and I know we talked about Royal Prestige a little bit earlier. Castle Builder only works if you have Royal Prestige running. Just FYI, and so you know, I know it sucks, but it is what it is. And really, you want Royal Prestige anyways. So just FYI, Castle Builder only works when Royal Prestige is running. But he's the only development hero that's like that. The others just always work, as far as I know. At least all the ones that I have do. But you got Merchant. So, you know, he's got skills that are gonna improve your gold as well. And you gotta just go through these guys and see which ones help. But Guildmaster, you know, he's gonna have he prolongs the balloon, so he's helpful with your gold in that way. You got accountant, gold. So just take a look at your development heroes. Make sure that you've got them all leveled up as high as you can. Make sure that you have them all stationed. Make sure that you're using their active skills when those skills pop up over the mint and other buildings, and just getting those free resources, okay? So just, yeah, make sure they're all stationed, make sure they're all upgraded, make sure you're using the skills when they pop up. And then the other thing too is, you know, hero tokens. We were talking about how important hourly challenge is at the beginning of this. One of the things you're going to get from hourly challenge is hero tokens. The main thing I spend my hero tokens on, or one of the main things I spend my hero tokens on, are tokens for these development heroes. So, you know, Mystic Alchemist, Top Scholar, Madam Dove, Blacksmith, you know, Castle Builder. How I'm pushing these guys forward is via the fragments that I'm getting from my hero tokens, right? I don't buy combat hero fragments, but I do buy development hero fragments, okay? So, yeah, you got your development heroes. Make sure you have them. Make sure they're stationed. Make sure they're upgraded. Make sure you're using their skills. Okay. So that's the next one. And the skills that relate to gold are going to pop up at the mints. Okay. Next, we have just the little freebie of Colossal Dragon's Treasure. This pops up every single day. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Colossal Dragon's Treasure. You get the 3 free 25,000 gold every day. Take those. So that's definitely one of the things. Next, White Crow. You can do this 3 times a day. It's broken down into 8-hour increments. There's the first 8 hours after reset, so 0 through +8, 8 through +16, 16 through +24, okay? Those are the 3 segments. You can do these in each segment. You need to do these in each segment. If you miss the earlier segments of the day, sometimes it won't let you, most of the time it won't let you kind of backtrack to do all 3. So it's important to try and be, you know, at least get the first one done. I know if you don't do the 0 to +8, it won't let you backtrack, you know, at +8 to 16 or, you know, anything like that. So always try and do these in each 8-hour segment. They're super important. There's a lot of really important stuff that you need from the White Crow quests, okay? Gold is one of them. More importantly, even than gold, are things like, you know, words of truth and stuff for your dragon, but don't underestimate the gold, okay? So we'll claim all, always do these every time. We just got a bunch of gold right there. And then sometimes, you know, you get that special White Crow store that pops up in the top left-hand corner where you can exchange those kind of red crystal things just from that little event for things like dragon bone steel and some other stuff. It pops up maybe like once a month. One of the things you get in there is gold, and it's hard to clear out all the gold that's available in that event, but the more White Crow quests you do while that event's running, the more gold you can get from that secondary White Crow event that does pop up, I believe, once a month, maybe once every 2 weeks, okay? So always do your White Crow quests. Always do your White Crow quests. Do them 3 times a day. Do them when they pop up. Okay, next one. This is a big one. You guys know this one, but you know, don't underestimate this one. This is one of the bigger little ones that adds up. That's the trading house. So we're going to go into the trading house. Always sell all the resources for gold up top, always. And then do the other stuff that's helpful for you as well. This one's always a good one to take, the blood-soaked dragonite when it pops up. Okay, let's refresh that. Always take the free refresh and then do sell the resources for gold. Again, that's one of your best methods for gold right there, is the trading house and selling those resources. So always hit the trading house every chance you get. Whenever the new balloon pops up, always do it, always hit it, always get it, okay? Next one, VIP shop. Always take your free rewards. You're gonna get gold from the free rewards. Always do your raffle, of course. Always purchase this because it gives you more VIP points. So buy that every single day. Or no, excuse me, the one that gives you more VIP points appears just on Gathering Day, and always buy that. But always buy that that lucky chest every day. There's probably gold in there too on occasion, but there's better stuff in there than that, even than gold. But as you see, you can buy gold in the VIP shop. Okay, so there's gold for you to buy in the VIP shop, and I'm guessing that chest I just got probably has gold in it sometimes, probably too. So yeah, VIP shop. Let's go back into daily tasks. Now we're at the end, and there's more gold. So like we were talking about at the beginning, always get to 5th chest. It's now a new hourly challenge, and like we said, always do hourly challenge. Let's make sure our cop is running. Our dragon is still running for the moment. Let's see what the cop is. All right. All right, so we just got... Oh, shit, I forgot to do Alliance Cup again. My bad. But always do, see there, we just got over 1 million, 1.375 million gold, plus more hero tokens. So yeah, do your hourlies whenever you can. And another 4.2 million from COP. The other thing about COP too, if I didn't point it out before, is always try to win COP as well. Always try to win Clash of Province, because as you know, you get, rewards when the COP day is over for winning or for losing, and your rewards overall, just with everything, gold included, are going to be better when you win than when you lose. I think if you rank really high in hourly challenge or really high in COP, that might be a way to get some gold too. It probably is, but it's not going to be very much, being honest. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. Okay, next up, we've got Dragon Exploration. And this comes up every day. As you guys know, you have 100% ones at the top. Always do that. And this increases your dragon level too. Up top left where I'm at L78, almost L79. Doing these missions increases that, along with giving you the gold. Having the higher level increases your gold production when Power of the Dragon is running. So you always want to do these. And they give you other stuff that you want as well, like gems, Dragon's Treasure, etc. Dragon's Treasure, I believe, can give you gold as well. And always try and do these early in the day to make sure that you get them all done And then if you have extra stamina, you can use it on the bottom 10% one. And if you don't get them all done, you have time to recharge your stamina so that you can get them done, on round 2 or round 3 before reset, okay? So always do your dragon exploration. That's really important. Just another one. It's a pretty good source, and you're going to do this naturally, but it's good to just point everything out. That's Alliance Gifts, okay? So if you look middle of the screen, kind of towards the right where that gift is, we're going to click on that. We're going to hit Claim All. It's got 50,000 gold right there. We're going to hit Claim All. And then we're going to hit Open All. And we just got 9 times 75,000 gold right there, so that's really good. And keep in mind, the higher your alliance level, we're level 14, the higher your alliance level, the better your rewards are going to be on these normal and rare rewards that you get through alliance gifts, okay? The other thing that you're going to want to do, let's hit that daily tasks quick. The other thing that you're going to want to do, we'll hit that real quick. And I guess, yeah, we get gold as well from the contribution aspect of wages, as we just saw right there. So always get that as well. There's more gold there. Next thing on the list is VIP camp. So if you look down at the bottom left where that crown is, you jump in there every day and you're going to get some rewards in the VIP camp, okay? So, and it just varies depending on well, mainly how much you spend. But VIP camp for me, as you can see, I get 13 times 25,000 gold. I already collected it earlier, but 13 times 25,000 gold. So you're going to want to grab that every day, and that's going to be some more gold for you. Next thing. This pops up multiple times per week, so I'll just kind of give it its own little shout out. You don't get a ton of gold from it, but you do get some. That's Marauder Siege Defense. Let's start that right now. Boom. So I know with everything going on, Marauder Siege Defense easily gets lost in transit, but it is something that you just want to do, not only for you, but the rest of your alliance in terms of getting gold as well. So Marauder Siege Defense. Beyond that, not huge amounts again, but you do get some courage medals as well. Not a lot, but it's always helpful. If you fight 6 times a day in the arena, you're going to get some gold there, you're going to get some courage medals, you're going to get some gold there, you're going to get some courage medals, and you're going to get some gold there and some courage medals. Not much, but it all helps, okay? So that's another way to get some gold for you right there, okay? In addition to all that, there are certain technologies you can do that are going to increase your gold earnings and your gold savings. So obviously we talked a little bit earlier about, what the hell is that one called? So obviously there's zone commemoration. You need to do that right away. We're more talking early game. Anybody that's been playing a while is going to have zone commemoration done. There's also one that's geared towards your economy in kind of the early game. What's that one called? Yeah, rapid production maybe. Yeah, that's one. Town development. Yeah, that's one. But there's things, there's techs that are going to improve your gold production, okay? And then there's going to be other techs and probably, royal tech as well, that decrease your gold consumption, okay? So certain techs make, training cost less resources. Or probably techs out there that make training cost less gold, okay? So look out for those. There will be, techs that decrease training time. Well, that's not gold directly, but that translates to gems. Gems translate to VIP points. VIP points translates to gold. So it all gets there in a roundabout way. So any texts that you can find that improve production capacity in your town or decrease expenses when, decreases the cost of maintaining troops, or decreases the cost of training troops, or decreases the cost of healing troops. By and large, these things are going to save you resources, and if it doesn't save you gold directly, it saves you gold in a roundabout way. So keep an eye on your techs as well as it relates to your economy, long story short, and most specifically as it relates to your gold, okay? Outside of techs, there's recurring events. So there's, weekly events like Heroes Duel. I'm sure you get some gold from the rewards in Heroes Duel. I'm sure you get some gold from the rewards in Battlefield of Honor. I'm sure you get some gold from the rewards in Epic Showdown. There's obviously a lot of gold to be gotten as well from rewards in Eden and from the honor shop in Eden, potentially. Not that I spend my honor coins on gold, but I think that is an option. There's events like that, okay? And then there's events like what just got done with Dragon Master Rally, where you can get gold and all kinds of other goodies from those as well. So there's, right now there's probably some events going on where you can get gold. Fate Wheel, maybe. Can't trade for gold here. But you know what I'm saying, guys. Like, so many of these events in the exchange shops will have places for you to get gold. Like I think the gardening event that just got done, like when you got your other main stuff bought that you needed there, I think there was an option to buy gold. So if you have some left over, you should probably be buying gold as opposed to wood or speed ups or whatever the case may be, So get your gold wherever you can from recurring events, so long as it's not at the expense of things that are more important, like blaze stones or words of truth or, things like that, of course. So there's lots of different kinds of events, guys, from the ones that happen, like Alliance Cup is happening right now. Let's look at that. There's going to be a lot of gold, even if you're not a spender. Like right there, there's gold to be gained by doing well in Alliance Cup, okay? Let's look at this part. Elite rewards, reward preview. There's gold to be gained for finishing high individually in Alliance Cup. Okay, let's look at Alliance. Let's look at reward preview. The better you place in, Alliance Cup, the more gold that you're gonna get, as you can see right there. So, do the events well as an alliance, as a group. Do the individual events well, like Heroes Duel, and, the aspects of the group events, like Alliance Cup, where you can finish high. Dragon Master Rally that just finished up, again, lots of potential for gold, I'm sure, along with other goodies, okay? So events, recurring events, the different kinds of recurring events, do them well, get your gold along with your other goodies along the way, okay? The next one, and the obvious one, but let's just say it, in terms of covering all our bases, is Eden. Is purchase, is to purchase. So, there's most packages will give you some gold. I don't think I've ever bought a package that was, evolving around gold. I don't think I ever probably will, but certainly most packages give you some gold. And then, there's other things like, continuous purchase happening right now. As you make your way through continuous purchase by making other purchases, you're going to get gold here too. So your purchasing will often have, ripple effects as it relates to your gold as well too. So right now, you know, cumulative purchase is going on, as we can see here as well. And so yeah, more gold right there too. So yeah, you can obviously get gold by purchase, as you know, but if you do it wisely, you can get more bang for your buck with gold and everything else. I mean, whatever purchase I do is pretty strategic, and I try and do it at the right time when it has the most, you know, ripples and such like that. So anyway, purchase as well. One of the other things to just point out on this subject, I wish somebody would have pointed this out to me, you know, a lot sooner, because I only learned about this like 3 seasons ago. My friend Raleigh, shout out to Raleigh. What's up, brother? What's up, Raleigh G? But my friend Raleigh's the one who told me about this. I didn't know about it before, but when you're in Eden and you are healing your troops at your coalition building in Eden, there's 2 options for what it costs to heal those troops. There's the option that takes gold, and there's the option that takes no gold and more resources. And for the first God knows how many seasons, I was paying copious amounts of gold to heal my troops in Eden. Oh my God, what a huge mistake, until my friend finally told me, dude, you don't have to be paying that gold. And I was like, oh my God. I probably still wouldn't know that if he wouldn't have told me. So when Eden comes, you know, just make sure that you're using resources as opposed to gold to do all your healing there in Eden, okay? Next thing I would just say as kind of a footnote to this conversation is I stopped enhancing troops. Enhancing troops costs gold. Healing enhanced troops costs gold. Whereas, not healing, but, excuse me. So I don't enhance, I promote. Promote, I didn't see it right there, but I remembered the word. So promote. So, you know, when you want to figure out what you want to do with your, you know, your T10s and stuff, don't enhance them, promote them. It doesn't cost any gold to promote, whereas enhancing costs a lot of gold. If you promote them, the S is stronger than the enhanced, and it really doesn't take that much longer to train them than if you were enhancing them. So stop your enhancing right now and move entirely to promoting at your military academy as opposed to enhancing. So that's a big one to keep in mind. And then just remember, gems can translate to gold via the VIP shop for sure. Potentially some other places, but certainly at the VIP shop. So keep that in mind. I want to check one more thing. So, you know, just always get your gold as well too, you know, and make sure you're staying on top of your gold. Can I snatch him now? Still in cooldown. 2 hours. This thing's called, so just bear with me 1 second. There's those one other kind of points that are pointless, basically, but what are they called? But you can probably buy gold, maybe with those. You get those points once a month. During the warm-up week. I can't remember what they're called, sorry. But they're pretty pointless, and I'm sure they don't give you much gold. But anyways, I'm just trying to think of everything possible gold, ways to get gold. So I think we certainly covered all the most important stuff. I may have forgot a small thing here, a small thing there. Do let us know in the comments if I did forget anything. Please, please, please let me know anything that I might have forgotten. Let us know your little tips and tricks for making, earning, keeping, saving gold. Let me know if you have any questions as it relates to gold, your economy, your development heroes, or anything else that as it relates to this video, or frankly anything else generally. You can feel free to ask in the comments. Yeah, I hope this has been helpful. That's a pretty broad overview of all things gold, how you earn it, how you keep it, how you spend it, how you need to, treat it wisely, treat it frugally, know that the day is going to come where it's going to be really short in supply, and it's something you need to take seriously, even if you're before that point. But yeah, drop us a comment. Let us know what state you're in. Let us know how you like the video. Hope it was very helpful for you. Good luck with X28 right around the corner to all you guys. That's coming up right around the corner. Let's pray to the map gods and hope for a happy landing. Yeah, getting back in the groove with all things video-wise right now. So do make sure you subscribe to the channel. Please do share the channel, share the video. Give us a like, give us a comment. It helps with getting the word out and helping the Row community find our channel and feel, comfortable, confident, engaging here with us. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. Lots more videos coming. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you guys so much. Best wishes from all of us here at the GoodMoFos, and we will see you on the next one, guys. Thanks so much. Cheers.